Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be using Grasshopper from CJP. Oh my god, this is a good green. It's a good green. I was also reading somewhere that with CJP you need to use drier beads with it. So that's what I'm doing here. And yes, that definitely seemed to work a lot better. But oh, this is my kind of green. This is just beautiful. I like this. I think anybody that's a green lover will be in agreement here that's a good green. So it's quite a simple design today. This is obviously a short design based on the length of tips that I'm using. I have actually ordered some clear square tips, which I'm hoping might sit a bit better than these, because if you look at these, they're a little bit of an odd shape. They kind of curve over. No, and it just, every time I use these, when I come to file it, they always seem to end up slightly odd. I don't know. Yeah. And also having them this colour doesn't help when you're trying to do different designs. Clear tips are better. So I've ordered myself some new ones. And I ordered another set of tips as well. But those will come at a later date. So I'm just coming in with a second bead here just to even out the colour. Now this is a strength powder, which I believe means therefore that it does not need to be capped. I say I'm still new to CJP, so bear with me. Right, and once I am happy with that, we are going to move on to the next nail, and I am doing a full nail. This is Envy, which is from the Glitterfairy, which unfortunately you cannot get anymore. I'm looking at this video going, Sharon, do you want to stick your finger anywhere further into that finger that you've just done? This is the only downside to the flexi hand, in that with some of the other practice hands you can bend the fingers so they move out of the way, which you can't do with the flexi hand. So you're stuck with all the fingers pointing at you, which is, yeah, it can be a little bit irritating. But I do prefer the flexi. I've seen a lot of people, you know, they don't do the thumbs in the videos because they struggle with the position of the thumb in some of the practice hands, or trying to position the hand as well to be able to work from it is more difficult. Whereas with the flexi hand, the only thing I would say is because it's got a suction pad, I have it on a glass table mat, which I find works really, really well because it just sticks easily to it. Whereas if you're trying to stick it to the desk and whatnot, it just doesn't work. So that's the only thing I'd say about that is have it on a glass surface. It just makes it stick better. I obviously also love the fact that I can take the fingers off, which I know some people don't like, but when it comes to doing gel designs where you are literally going from finger to finger to finger to finger, it just makes the whole process so much quicker because you're not having to keep waiting for it to cure before moving on to the next finger. I can just pull it off, whack that one in the lamp, and I can just carry on with the design. Obviously, you can't do that to a real person, but if I was doing it on a real person, I would be working on their other hand whilst that hand is in the lamp. So it kind of evens itself out. It works. You're right. So I'm going to fiddle around with this glitter a little bit more. And so the middle finger and the thumb are going to be just a full coat of this green. The ring finger and the index finger are both just going to be a full coat of the glitter. Like I say, it's quite a simple design, but because of the colour of that green and the glitter with it, it just pops. It's really... It's a simple design, but it impacts so well, if that makes sense. This I've left in just to watch me fluff this up. So as I wiped my brush after picking up the bead, I put my brush straight in into the glitter. So now I've got to try and dig out the glitter before I can carry on. Yeah, it happens. And then I'm just going to pat and press the rest of it down, and then I will just build it back up then with some more beads. And it all will be well. It will all be fine. But generally, I try and pat my brush in different places on my kitchen towel, and I've failed. Yeah. So I've just cleaned my brush off again, make sure there's no glitter left in there before coming in then with this next bead. And we're just going to build this up. Then once the glitters have dried, what I will do is I'll come in with just a wet bead. Well, not wet bead, but, you know, a wetter bead. So it just flows into all the little nooks and crannies between the glitter before then coming on with my usual consistency bead to cap them all, because it just works better. Now for the next nail, I'm going to put the glitter on slightly differently. It's a really chunky glitter, and it's got these love hearts in it as well. So it was trickier to manage than, say, you know, a multi-cut. So I decided I was going to try layering up a bit. Layering. I was doing so well. Layering it to try and get the full coverage. Now, I don't mind seeing the white underneath. The whole point was that then I didn't have to just come in and do a white colour underneath the glitter, because I'm already using white tips. So, well, they're classed as natural, but I don't know, they don't look particularly natural coloured to me. I mean, whose nail beds do you know that look that colour, really? Anybody? No. Why do they not do pink ones, right? Actual, like, wow, they're not pink, are they? They're kind of nudie coloured, I guess. Well, sometimes they're pink. I don't know. But, you know, why do they not do, when they say a natural tip, why are they not the colour of an actual nail bed? Anybody know? Anybody know where you can get tips that are actually like having a natural nail bed? That would be good, actually, because then I could do a bit more sculpting without it going wrong. So, yeah, the layering process did work a lot better, actually. It made it easier to work with and push it where I wanted to and add it up. And it didn't make it really bulky either, because I'm literally just pushing a bit in there. I do like this, though. I do like this set. So we just so. So once I've finished pushing this glitter around, I'm just going to do exactly the same process on the thumb. So we are going to skip through some of this, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this middle finger, I have got these beautiful, I don't know what the hell you call them. I'm very crap at this lately. I can't work out what things are called. It's not a jewel, it's not a gem. Somebody help me out here. What are they called? Anyway, it looks like a little succulent plant. And I thought that would go really, really nicely with these greens. And I got it from AliExpress a long time ago. Don't worry, the box has been sat in my conservatory for probably about 6 months. You know, they've been about as quarantined as they could be. You know, it's all fine. So I've popped a nice big chunk of Chi gel on this. I'm going to come in and I'm just going to top coat all of these nails. I will top coat over the top of the Chi gel, and then I'm going to push the plant on top of it. And then that's going to be it for today. That is the design. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.